Hello! So I think this setup should work. As I had mentioned before, I had a bit of dinner, watched like 1 or 2 videos. So now I can stream again. I think everything here should be set up correctly. Yeah, so welcome to Corpse Factory. I shall see how this game goes. Based from what I've heard and seen, this includes a lot more deaths than How to Date a Magical Girl. I mean, one can assume so from just based from the title alone. A bit unfortunate, but we will see. We will see. We will see where this goes. Yes? Good. Prolog Emi Katsuno. I know those bitches have been talking about me behind my back. Is this... Why can I not? You're saying where's my keyboard? Oh god, no! Ah! Oh, this is going to be horrible. No, that's the dongle. Oh, I don't need the dongle right now. And here I was thinking everything would go alright. Hey. I feel like I'm kind of spun around. Yeah, I'm not straight. Yeah. Damn it! Time for technical difficulties, I guess. Let me press the Sorry, back to technical difficulties. Hello, I'm back. I think, I hope. Yay. Yeah, just let me quickly figure out the calibration here. Still not working. Ah! Can I at least... no, I first... First I should position myself in front of the camera, actually. And maybe I can figure out the... That's the wrong leg. The wrong leg. Ah! Now it's working. I think, I hope. Yep. This is working. Right. Ah, wait. This is difficult for me now. Ah, now I have an idea. Yeah. Put the keyboard here. I said put the keyboard here. Come here. Yeah. And then I can... Yes, that works. Good. Stream is saved. Yep. Yep. Look, I'll be the first to admit that I'm a fake bitch. I mean, I'm literally walking around as a Dullahan here. But at least I have somewhat of an idea what I'm doing. But even I know I'm not as bad as them. I'm not horrible to every person I meet, just the ones I don't like. That's not fair that I have to work with them. I just wanted a part-time job. Something breezy, something casual. How was I supposed to know that these delinquents would obsess over tormenting me? Amano is unbearable. Come on. Calibration is required. This works better. A bit, I hope. Yeah, a little. Okay. Amano is unbearable, but probably the least terrible of the three. She's a year younger than me and acts like she's some famous pop idol. But she's a dropout, just like me, working in this dead-end part-time job just so her parents don't kick her out of her house. She spends the evening singing at underground bars and hanging out with shady talent agents who swear they can promote her and make her the next big pop star. Wait. Yeah, no. Talent agents, quote unquote. keyboard a bit bigger. We can actually hit the spacebar. She gets taken advantage of time and time again, but never seems to learn her lesson. I don't know if she's just stupid, or if she really thinks she's on the right track to becoming famous. Sachiko is the kind of straight-laced girl you see at every school, studying her ass off to earn her parents' approval. Which one could that be? Ah, there is probably the ones that I cut in. The type of girl that always has the best grades, but never really has any friends. Also wie Mimi. Good. She's the kind of girl that graduates when then the reality of the real world knocks on her ass and she realizes she actually has no clue what she's doing. Just like the rest of us. So she settles for the first crappy job she can find, and then suddenly it's 3 years later and she's still slaving away for asshole managers just to make ends meet. Instead of being humbled by a situation in life, Sachiko decides to take her anger out on everyone around her. I've seen her slap customers out of frustration. I mean, everyone who has ever worked in the service industry would like to slap one customer or another. It's not like it's so that special, right? Rumor has it that she strangled our boss on one occasion. Also understandable. Apparently he's too afraid to fire now. I don't blame him. I'm afraid of her too. And then there is Kurosawa. Kurosawa. She is getting the Russian treatment. I could write an entire blog on all the things I hate about her. She's pretty, but she's very aware of it. He seems to have a new sugar daddy every few weeks. Some poor old fool that she strings along and milks dry. She must be nearing 30, but all her friends are still in senior high school. It's more than a little weird. Absolutely. They hang out around the train station, bullying homeless people and shoplifting from the convenience store. I'm pretty certain that she's done time once or twice. Kurosawa is just an all-around terrible person. He makes Amano and Sachiko look like saints in comparison. Honestly, I couldn't ask for a worse group of co-workers. Finally, there's me. Me. Oh! I'd hoped I could name her. Ah! How unfortunate. University dropout, part-time cashier, and up to my ears in debt. I live in a small apartment in a bad neighborhood just to keep my head above water. My apartment building is filled with deadbeats, loan sharks, junkies, perverts, you name it. You name it, I have it. You can have it, my friend, as long as you have enough, rupees. By some miracle, I managed to snatch up the best apartment in the worst building. That's something, isn't it? Although the place is nice, the rent is questionably low. I'm fully expecting the landlord to wander in one day and demand more money. Or murder me. Or someone breaks in and just thinks, damn, you're having it bad. Wait a second, I'm bringing in the couch for you. I also have a bed. I call up some friends. I'm constantly worried about money, worried about my safety, worried about what the hell I'm supposed to be doing with my life. As if that wasn't bad enough! I have to work 4 days a week with the 3 worst girls I've ever met in my life. What is a week only? Today is no different from any other day. Amano greets me at the door, with disgustingly puffy and pouty lips, pulled back in a half snarl, half smile. I can smell the sweetly sweet scent of too much lip gloss from 10 feet away.
Oh, hi, Emmy. You're late again, you know.
Aw. Bitch.
Yeah, sorry. Just let me past. I'll go clock in.
Whatever. Kurosawa wants to see you. Can you, just go see her?
Fine.
I already got excited to give him voices. Stupid fucking voices. But I guess not. Oh. Amado walks off. I look around for Kurosawa. The steady stench of cigarette smoke eventually overwhelms the lingering scent of lip gloss in the air and leads me to her location.
You wanted me?
Katsuno, I need you to process a big refund. Don't mess it up, okay? It's for a regular customer.
Okay.
It feels weird closing my mouth by this point.
What am I refunding?
Damn.
There's a bunch of shirts on the counter. Just ring them up and refund them for cash. You can leave the money in the envelope under the register.
Fine, I'll take care of it.
Thanks. I'm going for a smoke break.
Nope, that's the largest I can make the keyboard. I decide to clock in before processing the refund. I won't be paid for this shift if the company doesn't know I came into work. I go behind the counter and retrieve... Is that blood? No, it's just shadows. Yep. With sign-in booklet, I flip to today's date and fill in my details. Done and done. I mean, like, here, first shows up on screen. Yeah. Before this year was blood. Apparently not. The shirts that Kurosawa mentioned are laying half-heartedly over the counter. I pick them up and scan each one. They are not cheap. The first rings up at 11,000 yen and the next is 13,000. There are 6 shirts all up, each one a little more expensive than the last. They don't look worn and the tags are intact. I'm supposed to ask for a receipt or proof of purchase before making a refund, but the customer is obviously not here. Besides, the request came directly from Kurosawa, my superior, so I can't exactly refuse. She's stealing, isn't she? The refund goes through the system successfully and the cash drawer opens up. I counted the correct amount of money in the 10,000 yen bills, then pop an elastic band around the cash and put it in the envelope. I also print a copy of the refund receipt and slip it in with the cash. Job done, I slide the envelope back, under the register and lean against the counter. Surveying the store, I can see that there aren't any customers around. It's still early in the morning after all. We don't usually get much business until around lunchtime. I hover around the register for a while, biting my nails and staring at the clock to pass time. Kurosawa eventually returns from a smoke break. Half an hour must have passed by now. Who does she think she is?
You finished that refund?
Yeah, I did it just like you.
Okay.
She rummages around underneath the cash register and pulls out the envelope stuffed with cash. Her fingers flick through it quickly, counting each note, and she nods as well, satisfied.
Good work, Katsuno. I'll pass this on to the customer next time they come in.
You mean yourself, don't you?
No problem.
Anyway, I'll take over the cash register for a while. You want to go tidy up stock?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not too bothered if Kurosawa wants to take over my register duties. It's boring standing around. I'd much rather doing something than nothing. Doing something than nothing. Good. As I head toward a rack of untidy jackets, Sachiko bumps into me.
Sorry, I didn't see you there.
Sorry, did she actually just apologize to someone? Sachiko, the customer abuser?
That's fine. You okay?
I haven't been sleeping real well. I'm just tired, that's all.
Well, get some rest, I guess.
Thanks. Look, while I've got you here, I know I haven't really been easy to get along with lately. I've got my own personal issues, but that's no reason to take it out on you and the other girls.
Why is girls like, I don't know, underlined or something? Why is it marked? Did I miss the intro? Did the intro allow me to choose between girls and boy? Between girl and boy? Did it let me choose my name? Did I accidentally skip something important? I don't know. I do not know. So, should I restart before I go too far into this? But I'm hearing Sachiko has said it.
So I'm resigning as of today. I don't deserve this job. I wanted to apologize and make sure there's no bad blood between us.
Ooh.
Sachiko. I don't know what to say. I never expected this from you.
Yeah.
If you're
Ooh.
resigning, do you have another job lined up?
No, not yet, but I need to work on myself first. I have a lot to think about.
Well, I mean, as long
Hmm.
as you're sure about this.
I am.
In that case, then thank you for apologizing. I forgive you.
Thank you, Emmy. Well, until next time then.
Yeah. Until next time.
I then looked towards the... I completely forgot to read. I then looked towards the register where Kurosawa should have been standing. But she's not there. Didn't she offer to take over register duties for me? But where did she disappear to? I wander behind the counter. The register doesn't look like it has been touched. Out of curiosity, I slide my hand around another register. And the cash stuffed envelope is gone. No sign of it. I called it. The receipt from the refund is lying on the floor. I bend down and pick it up. It's a standard refund receipt stating the value of the transaction. My name is signed at the bottom since I was the one who processed it. The refunded money is gone, and so is Kurosawa. Did she... No, she couldn't have. Surely she wouldn't have run off with the money. No one would be stupid enough to risk their job over that, would they?
Ah, there's Katsuno. You should go ask her about it.
Kurosawa is still here? She seemed to pop out from nowhere.
Katsuno, a word, if you please.
Ah, Hiruta, the manager of the store. He normally spends his time in the office out back. That's kind of unusual to see him here. What could he want with me? Hello.
Kurosawa was tending to the register when she noticed the system flagged a large refund as suspicious. Do you know anything about it?
Well, yeah, I processed a big refund this morning.
Is that so? Do you have the receipt?
Here.
I know the transaction receipt that is still between my fingers. He looks it over once, then twice, his eyebrows furrowing.
This is quite a large refund. No wonder the system flagged it. Did you get approval from Kurosawa before processing this?
Kurosawa was the one who asked me to process it, sir. I never even spoke to the customer that it was intended for.
That's not true, Hirota. I don't know anything about this refund.
And she prints it on me.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Where is the refunded money now?
Well, I put it in an envelope underneath the register, but...
There's no money here, sir. She's lying to you.
Well, that is quite obvious. You should have seen this one from a mile away. Let's be honest, Emmy.
No money to be found. And Katsuno, you're the one who signed off on the refund. That makes you responsible.
Yeah, I did sign it, but...
You're going to have to tell the truth, Katsuno. Did you take the money? Don't make me get the police involved.
Don't they have like cameras here? Oh wait, those are probably those very crappy, those super crappy store cameras that where you couldn't even tell someone's face. Those cameras are just Why do they pick the worst cameras for security? What sense does what purpose does a camera have if you can't even see someone's face on it? I'm legitimately pissed off right now because of it. And why didn't you install a fucking camera here?
Wait, hang on. Do you think I stole it? Kurosawa asked me to process the refund and leave the cash in an envelope.
Nonsense. That's simply irresponsible. It's not safe to leave cash out of the register.
But
Confess at once, Katsuno.
I didn't steal the damn money! If anyone stole it, it was that bitch Kurosawa!
Enough! We're not going to stand here and argue about this like bickering school children. Sachiko!
Like a serpent slinking out of the shadows, Sachiko slides beside Hirota.
Yeah, Surita?
Did you witness Katsuno take an envelope of cash from the register?
Oh, yes, sir. Just this morning. She acted like she was processing a refund, then pocketed the cash. I meant to bring it to your attention sooner, but...
Sachiko, that bitch, she hasn't changed at all. She just sold me out. I managed to catch a glimpse of Kurosawa smirking at Sachiko. They nod in unison and giggle. Are they in this together? Are they throwing me under the bus just so they can steal some cash? Ah. I can't believe it. I am so freaking angry.
There you have it. A witness to your crime. Kurosawa, if you would kindly call the police.
Yes, sir.
Wait just a minute!
I scream louder than intended, but my blood is boiling and I can barely control myself.
I didn't steal any money. Why don't you check the security cameras, huh?
Ah, so
I'm
they
innocent.
do have cameras! So they do have cameras! Aha!
Oh, you know those cameras haven't worked in months, right? I suppose nowadays they're mostly just for show.
God damn it! Why do you have them? Why do you have cameras if they don't fucking work? Oh, this makes me angry. Ah! Ah!
Of course, if Hirota really wants me to, I could go double check it just to be sure. Though, I think that would just be a waste of time.
She already
Thank
deleted
you,
it.
but that won't be necessary, Kurosawa.
Kurosawa's eyes narrow as she gazes at me wickedly.
Amano, please show everybody what you found.
You got it, boss.
You got it, Ba. I didn't even realize Amano was part of this discussion. She is leering at me disgustingly and slapping an envelope against her open palm.
Found this wad of cash in Katsuno's locker out back.
I can feel the blood drain from my face. I haven't even been out the back today. Are they all in this against me? Did they plant evidence to get me in trouble?
You're lying! I haven't even had time to go out back today!
I mean, what do you want me to say? You think the cash just appeared out of nowhere?
It would seem all the evidence is against you, Katsuno. Since we located the money, I won't have you arrested. But you will not step foot in this store ever again. Do I make myself clear? You're fired, and I will make sure you never work in any of our stores again.
I'm speechless. I can't even process my thoughts. The quiet giggling and snickering of Kurosawa, Sachiko and Amano buzzes in my ear until my skull feels like it's going to burst. Hirota grabs my shoulder and tries to lead me outside, but I jerk away and stumble backward. My back slams into the glass window at the front of the store. Thankfully, the glass doesn't shatter, but I can immediately feel a bruise forming. I push myself forward and regain my balance and duck towards the sliding door.
See you around, Emmy. Oh well, I guess not, hey?
I blink tears out of my eye as I dash through the store's front door. My anger and fear and anxiety. Why always these ants? Why so many ants? Just put like a comma in between or something. Don't make anger and fear and anxiety and death and blood and horror and just anger, fear and anxiety. Flows so much better, doesn't it? Get the better of me, and it's a good 5 or 10 minutes before I realize that I've been running aimlessly through the shopping mall. I reach a hand to my eyes to wipe away the moisture and take a deep breath. I look around, trying to get my bearings. The escalators. At least I know where I am. I need to sit down and compose myself. If I don't calm down, I might be tempted to return to the store and start punching those 3 absolute assholes. With my head down, I politely charge towards a small seating area.
Watch out!
I collide headfirst with somebody in front of me. Without thinking, I scream out in anger.
Watch where you're going!
Sorry.
You are going to die, little girl. I know her from somewhere.
Katsuno? Is that you?
Can I make this? Can I make OBS a bit larger? You can properly see what. How everything looks on screen. Yes, I can make it substantially larger. Thank you very much. Looking at it, maybe I should make myself a little bit bigger. Because right now I'm like this tiny small man in the corner down here. But it's so annoying. Not doing it. Katsuno, is that you?
I know you. Have we met?
High school?
Yes, of course. We graduated from senior high school together. Remember? Did we?
Senior high school was more than a year ago. Feels like a different lifetime. How does she expect me to remember that?
Maybe. Yeah, you're Sato, right? Aoi Sato? That's me. You do remember. Well,
It's not her
kinda.
actual name.
Sorry.
Is it?
I've had a crappy day. I just got fired, so I'm not thinking straight. You got fired? I'm really sorry. You bumped into me pretty hard. Are you hurt?
One day I'm going to fall over this. What is it? This. My night desk here. And break something. Aoi is rubbing her arm tenderly. I figured I must have injured her, but I'm really not in the mood to stand here and apologize to some old acquaintance.
I have to go. Excuse me.
God, what a bitch this character is.
Oh, okay.
I push past Aoi. Unexpectedly, she, shy and spineless girl, grabs my arm and stops me from leaving. Her grip is surprisingly strong.
Katsuno? You said that you just got fired. Is that true? Yeah, I'm pissed off about it. Tell me what happened. Why are you so interested? I just thought maybe I could help is all. Whatever. You can't help.
Some bitch set me up. She stole a bunch of money and made me take the fall.
I see.
Are we done here? Can I leave now?
You don't see this on screen, but the keyboard is currently spinning at supersonic speed around me. There you are.
Sorry for keeping you.
Yeah, okay.
Once again, I turn to leave, but Aoi's next words managed to catch my interest. 30%.
You know, if someone got you fired, there is a way you could get revenge.
Oh, what is this girl on about? Does she have some way for me to get back at Clover? I'm thinking, I can't even step foot back in this store. The chance to get any kind of justice just doesn't exist.
Revenge? What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind. I
Killer.
shouldn't have said anything.
Hell no. You're not going cold on me now. Tell me what you meant.
Oh, okay. But let's talk quietly. There may be a way for you to get back at whoever got you fired. Have you heard the rumors of Corpse Girl's website?
Corpse Girl? Who is that? Sounds like some death metal band.
Aoi ignores my comment and continues on with her speech.
They say that if you visit Corpse Girl's website, you can request a death.
Nice. What is this girl ranting about?
Hang on, start over. I'm completely lost.
Aoi frowns and and a look of annoyance on her face.
Say somebody wrongs you and you want to get revenge on them.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Rumors state that you can visit Corpse Girl's website and fill out a form in order to request a specific person's death.
Ooh, how nice.
This Corpse Girl. Is she, like, a hitman or something?
No one knows the truth. All I know is that her victims always receive a photo of their own corpse before they die.
Mm-hmm.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
And what is the cost? What does it cost to kill someone?
I've been wanting to use the website for some time. There's somebody that I'd be happier without. But I'm not brave enough to go through with it. Still, I want to know if the rumors are true. If you use the website, you could tell me if it works or not.
This whole thing sounds sketchy. Risky. Are the
Very
police gonna
sketchy.
come get me if I go on this website?
I've got no idea.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Aoi doesn't make a further attempt to stop me when I turn on my heel and walk away. I don't know what to make of her suggestion. Can such a website even exist? The ability to request a death just sounds so unbelievable. And yet... I find myself unable to get the possibility out of my mind as I make my way towards the train station. Corpse Girl, a website tailored for revenge. Aiko Dub and Kurosawa Sachiko Amano. They could remain anonymous when no matter what happens, whatever fate befalls those girls, it couldn't be traced back to me. Okay, Vic. I have a few people outside. I just wanted to check that they don't show up in my audio. Nope, they do not. Good. Good. Thumbs up for filters. I start to wonder if ordering the deaths of a few girls simply because they got me fired is a little extreme. Although they are not exactly saints, They're closer to human garbage more than anything else. They've always been hostile toward me. I would probably be doing the world a favor if I had them all killed. If they screwed me over without a second thought, who knows what they might do if to their next unsuspecting victim. Yeah, killing all three of them is the right thing to do. Removing them from the planet will prevent them from hurting anyone else. My heart begins to race. The trip back to my apartment is boring. The train carriage is nearly empty, save for a few junior high school boys and a couple of women in business attire. I have a few seats all to myself, so I sprawl out and check my phone for messages. When I feel confident that no one in the carriage is watching me, I decide to search for Corpse Girl's website on my phone. Let's take a bit more of a comfortable lay down. I don't exactly know how easy it will be to find. Maybe I should have asked Ayuri for the address. Well, a quick search shouldn't be too hard. I begin to type. Corpse Girl's website. Few results pop up on my screen, but none seem relevant. There are links to funeral services and anime fan sites, but nothing really matches what I'm looking for. Maybe this was a bad idea. I should probably delete my search history.
Maybe just one more search. Corpse Girl. Request. Death.
My phone seems to lag for a few seconds as the search is submitted. Then, a fresh list of links appears. The top result catches my eye immediately.
Corpse Girl, revenge at your fingertips.
I think I'm inside the ground. Can that be? Ouch. Ah, probably because of my carpet. Eh. This must be it. I click the link and the website loads immediately. The website is simple. Come on. Work, damn it. What the hell is happening here? I guess I can't lie down completely. Ah, how unfortunate. The website is simple. There's a freaky little dancing girl at the top of the screen who looks too happy to belong on such a site. The whole site is really basic. A small blurb of text offers instructions.
Request a death. Fill out your victim's information and upload a photo of them. Your victim will receive a photo of their own corpse shortly before they die. Watch out. Don't be an idiot and enter your own information, or you will be cursed. What the hell? Is this site actually for real?
I mean, seems simple enough. I start to wonder if I should go through with this. There's very little useful information on the site. I mean, it does say request a death, but come on, is someone actually going to go out and kill the person I choose? And how on earth can someone receive a photo of their own corpse before they are actually dead? It just doesn't make any sense. My heart suddenly skips a beat, and I nearly drop my phone when it buzzes at me.
Thank God. It's just a text message.
An unknown number. It's never a good thing. Wait a minute. There's a photo attachment. It's myself. My curiosity gets the better of me, and I open the message. I'm about to die. Oh, no. Okay. To the server, you freaking bitch. I knew it. She set me up, and Mano and Sachiko were in it. And on it too. They made me process a fake refund to get cash out of the register so that my name would be on the transaction. And all for what? A bit of cash they would have to split 3 ways.
Kurosawa, I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
A few of the high school boys nearby look at me with worried expressions, but I don't give a damn. I'm angry. I'm furious. Kurosawa's going to pay. I close Kurosawa's message and return to Corpse Girl's website. Get the keyboard up here. It's clear what has to be done. We will serve them up a genocide we'll never forget. I'm going to request Kurosawa's death. Not quite what I want, but we can do that first. I read the website's instructions one more time to make sure I haven't missed anything important.
Enter the victim's phone number and upload a photo of the victim.
I can't believe it. Kurosawa just signed her own death sentence. She sent me a photo of herself and her phone number was included with the message. I fill in the phone number and upload the photo. My hands trembling the whole time. My thumb hovers over the submit button. I feel a chill down my spine. My face turns pale and I immediately feel cold and clammy. Is Kurosawa really going to die if I use this website? Or is this all a sick hoax? Let's try it. Answer? Fuck her. I ran through the possible outcomes in my head. First possibility. Nothing happens and Kurosawa is none the wiser. Second possibility. Kurosawa gets pranked by whoever is running this website. Maybe the administrator gets a kick from tormenting people. Kurosawa might just receive some spam text or something like that. Third possibility. Kurosawa dies. She gets murdered or some elaborate scheme is concocted to make her die accidentally. My lips curl into a frenzied smile. I like the third possibility the most. I slam my thumb down and smash the submit button. Prepare thyself, Kurosawa. When I get home, I can barely contain my nervousness. I'm shaking as I open the door to my apartment. Supersonic racing with my keyboard around. Again. There you go. Just be careful. By the time I walk through the door, the sun has just started to set behind the backdrop of the city. Even though it's not dark yet, I'm feeling physically and mentally drained. The drama at work this morning, the taunting laugh of Kurosawa, I feel exhausted. Like I just want to crawl into bed and sleep. Despite my dipping energy levels, I can't extinguish the burning question flickering within my mind like a candle flame. How will I know when or if Kurosawa is dead? Will Corpse Girl's website notify me? Of course not. I didn't give any of my personal information to the site. The entire thing was anonymous. We live in the modern age. They do not give a fuck about what information you actually provide them willingly. They will just take it. Ever heard of cookies? Oh, now I really want a cookie. And it's not like I can visit the store tomorrow and see if she comes into work. I'll be kicked out as soon as I show my face. So, what do I do?
That's it.
I whip my phone out of my purse and open Noise, a social media network that all my coworkers are connected to. Isn't there like a Chinese social media site that... That's probably like a copy of some Chinese social media site. Right? But let me think about what are other possibilities this might be. Twitch, maybe? I mean, Twitch is kind of a noise in some way. Twitter, like the tweeting of a bird, that would be a noise. Well, I don't know what kind of social media site it is, so it might also be like SoundCloud. We will see. Kurosawa, Sachiko, Amano, and I are all in this group chat labeled Work Life. We use the chat to swap shifts with each other and complain about the boss. Just as I was hoping, I haven't been kicked out from the group yet. Ah, Discord maybe. Discord or maybe WhatsApp. Both of them always give. Fuck, what was that? I think this is because of because the battery is running low. Where's the cable? Let me just take care of this. Get quick. On. Get through my headset. This is good. It's working. Yeah, this seems to hold. Nice! Go on. Thumb, work. What? Give me back them controllers. Just as I was hoping, well, I already had that one. I swipe through the list of chat members and tap on Kurosawa's profile. Last online 1 hour ago. Perfect. If I use this app, I can keep an eye on when Kurosawa is active. She only has to be using a phone for noise to detect that she's online. She doesn't necessarily have to be using noise itself. Isn't that kind of an invasion of privacy? I don't know. I don't like this. It's the best way I can think of to monitor if she's still alive or not. I'll do for now at least. I wonder why Kurosawa sent me that photo of herself via a regular text message instead of through noise. Wait! Maybe she thought she could be busted for it if someone got into her noise profile. Who knows what that girl was thinking? Regardless, I'm thankful she made such a stupid mistake. I wouldn't have obtained her phone number if she had decided to message me through noise instead. After all, noise is strictly an online service. No need for phone numbers. So probably more like Discord and WhatsApp. Come to think of it, where did she get my phone number from? Well, no matter. It worked out in the end. I slumped down on the couch in front of the TV and keep my phone firmly gripped in one hand, my knuckles whitening. I start to bite the fingernails on my other hand out of anxiety. In an attempt to distract myself, I switch the TV on and stream some stupid reality show. The distraction hardly works, and I find myself instinctively glancing at my phone every couple of minutes, waiting for any kind of update on Kurosawa's online status. The evening passes slowly. Sunlight streams through the open curtains, and I startle. Did I fall asleep on the couch? I wipe my mouth with my sleeve, cleaning off a trickle of drool from my chin. My phone is still in one hand, and I quickly check it. I tap the fingerprints mid-screen, but it's not responding. By the way, if you're wondering how this the setup here works by 3D tracking. Why it's not super accurate. It's through an app on my phone, and it's probably currently burning itself onto my screen. So I'm probably going to see that for eternity, that I'm using this app. My phone is still in one hand, and I quickly check it. I tap at the fingerprints mid screen. Already had that. The battery died. I must have fallen asleep and left the screen on all night. Oh no. Does it not turn off it's on its own? I race towards my charger and plug it in, anxiously waiting for just enough energy to turn my phone screen back on. After what seems like an eternity, the phone comes to life. I catch a glimpse of the clock as I swipe the lock screen away. 6:34 a.m. I open noise as quickly as I can and flick through the course through the screen. Huh? Profile. This profile is private. You are not connected to this person.
Damn it, she blocked me!
I frantically navigate to the group chat only to find that I've been kicked out.
Damn it,
Obviously.
damn it!
What can I do now? I've got no way of knowing whether Kurosawa is still alive. I slam my phone down in frustration and it vibrates in retaliation.
Huh? Another text message.
I blink a couple of times. Who would be texting me at this hour? Now I'm getting the corpse. It might be Kurosawa again trying to wrap my face in a victory. Well, if that's the case, at least I would know that she's still alive. I hesitantly pick up my phone up again and open the message. Just a photo attachment. Yeah!
What the hell is this?
On corpse. I nearly dropped my phone in terror. A photo of a dead body, twisted, crumpled like it has fallen from a great height. But of blood is flecked across the grass. It's hard to make out the details of a person. Dirty blonde hair, familiar clothes, smudged makeup. This dead body, is it supposed to be me? There can be no mistaking it. Without a doubt, this is a picture of my own corpse. I shake again, unable to process what I'm seeing. I'm so entranced by the battered corpse that it takes me a minute to notice the timestamp in the corner of the photo. It's today's date, but something is off. Time says 7:28 a.m. That's about an hour from now. Yes, it is. I shiver involuntarily and feel a sickening sensation of bile rising in my throat.
This photo... Is this a prediction of my death? Am I going to die within the hour?
Yes, in the name of Yoshikage Kira. Wait a second. There we go. In the name of Yoshikage Kira. Killer Queen bites the dust. I did it! That's what she used. When you request a death on Corpse Girl's website, your victim receives a photo of their own corpse before they die. Let's switch into something more... Let's change back. Shall we? Legs still work. Everything is still work. Before I die, I can't look at it anymore. I throw my phone to the side and curl up on the floor. Did Corpse Girl send this to me? And how did somebody get a photo of my corpse? A photo that is seemingly from the future. It's impossible. It has to be a hoax. Some trick. Some psycho tormenting me.
Yeah, that's all it is. Someone is messing with me.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Probably Kurosawa.
I get up off the floor and stumble around. I'm kind of lightheaded and unbalanced, and my stomach feels queasy, ready to launch its content through my throat at any second. I blindly reach around for my phone and finally grabs it with a near-frozen finger. The phone number that sent the photo, it's an unknown number, but the digits don't match the number that Kurosawa texted me from yesterday. I would have expected it to be a private number, but okay. So it's unlikely this came from her. Bizarrely, the phone number is kind of weird. There are more digits than should be possible. I tried to count them, but stumbled a few times in confusion. What? Finger control, stop it! Did my controller die or something? What the hell is going on? I think well, I guess this is how I'm playing now. Oh, this is going to be so bloody awful. Do I have a charger here? No, I do not. Shit. This is a bad situation for me right now. And let me check real quick. No, they are still charged. This is weird. And why are you not working like this? Ah, now they work again. Great. Oh. No, they do not. Bloody brilliant, as always. That works, but this... A finger with a solution. Wait. OVR toolkit. Come back. Close the application. We open it. Come on. Nope, it's not working. Oh, wait. Ah! It worked again. Great. Am I still looking good? Are my legs still working fine? They are indeed. Good. Bizarrely, the phone number is... already had that one. I eventually conclude the number has 18 digits. Way too many. I don't know how long a phone number is. In addition, the phone number seems to repeat digits a lot. 666 33666 22666 44666. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 6. 18, yeah. 18 digits. It seems too strange to be real. Is it possible to fake a phone number? Something interesting catches my attention. Even though the caller ID doesn't recognize the number, it has data on the origin of the number. Tokyo, Japan, my very own city. Perhaps the sender of the photo can make their number. It can't hide their location. This gives me an idea, and I decide to get to the bottom of the situation, despite my head throbbing and my stomach needing to be emptied. I punch the phone number into a search engine along with the keyword Tokyo. One result. The link points to a popular discussion board, Noise Channel. It's an anonymous board where users can talk about almost anything. And no big surprise, it's owned and operated by the very same company behind the Noise app I use on my phone. I type a link and get taken to a discussion topic from less than a week ago. I quickly read through it. Topic: strange photo from unknown number. Hey, so today I got a strange gore photo from a number I don't have in my contacts. Not sure what the deal is, it was gross though. Wondering if any hackers can trace the number or something. It's 666-33-666-22-666-44666. Seems like Tokyo area. I'm in Osaka. Okay, thanks in advance. The topic has only one reply. One reply. Reply, strange photo from unknown number. You got this too? Was the go photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar pic from the same number. Thinking about contacting the police. Not sure if I'm overreacting. And that's it. The end of the discussion. Never post or follow up on the conversation. They are both dead.
Damn it. That's all?
It didn't give me anything to go on. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow. My keyboard just fell on my foot. Ow, ow. Blood milk. No. Shut up. Shut up, Windows. Oh god. Why do I have to deal with you? God. Damn. My foot hurts. No, both my feet hurt. And now one of them hurts because I'm standing way too much today, and the other one hurts because I'm standing way too much today, and because my keyboard fell on it. Great. Perfect. So get over your game. Oh, finally sitting down. And I wonder if those photos were as extreme as the one I received. What happened to those two posters? Why didn't they continue the discussion? Because they're dead. I feel myself beginning to sweat. My body's going from cold to hot and back again several times a minute. It feels like I have a fever, but I know it's just stress tearing me apart. I check the time. 6:59. About half an hour until the time printed on the photo. I take a deep breath and the doorbell buzzes. I freeze in place, unsure whether I should answer the door. In the sketchy apartment building, it's a risk to answer the door on any given day, before even taking into consideration that some psycho just texted me a photo of my own corpse. I tiptoe towards the door on stiff legs and gaze through the peephole. There's no one there. With a sigh of relief, maybe I'm just on edge and the doorbell echoed from someone else's apartment. Besides, I don't know of anyone who would visit me and announce, especially this early in the morning. I slump to the floor, my back sliding down the door as I come to rest on the carpet. my legs splayed out haphazardly in front of me. Haphazardly. I've had enough fear for one day. I have to just believe this whole thing is a hoax. It's probably karma for trying to get revenge on Kurosawa. Yeah, that's it. Karma. The doorbell rings again and I scream in shock, my head slamming back against the door I was resting against. I jump to my feet and ignore the people, this time simply swinging the door wide open. A gust of chilly morning air sweeps into my apartment and I shut my eyes tightly against the sudden cool. My messy hair tangles in the wind and it obscures my vision, and I open my eyes. Quickly, I sweep the hair out of my face and look around. There's no one here, except... a metal trolley is blocking the walkway in front of my door. A stark white bag, about the size of a human body. I should close the window, someone is talking out there again. Okay, let's get back down on my chair because, I'm such an old man. Everything's still in place. Seems so good. Am I missing something? No? Everything seems alright. The metal trolley is blocking the walkway in front of my door. A stark white bag about the size of a human body rests atop the trolley. My heart begins to race as I immediately recognize what this is. On TV, they always show these trolleys used in morgues to cast dead bodies around. Dead bodies. The vomit has been trying to escape my body all morning, finally finds its way out of my mouth. I retch and heave in the doorway until nothing is left inside my belly except the stinging stomach acid that threatens to burn through its fleshy container. Nice description. Tasty. A stench wafting from the trolley is overwhelming. Pinching my nostrils, blows does little more than trap the horrific odor inside my own skull. I gag and splutter involuntarily. My hand reaches forward, as though controlled by some being other than myself. I can't pull it back, and I can't prevent my fingers from grasping the zipper tag attached to the front of a body bag. I unzip the bag. Yep. And there I am, wretched corpse exposed to the day's first rays of sunlight. I stand here in the doorway as I lay there atop the trolley, simultaneously alive and dead, but more dead than alive in both bodies. The bruising on my face is horrific, and I reach a stiff finger to my own lips, my living lips, tracing the outline of the bruise as I see before me. There's no pain where the bruise should be, and I breathe a sigh of relief. Why would there be any pain? If I'm already dead. To feel pain would be absurd, and then I would really have to start worrying. Yes, you have to start worrying if you feel absurd. I wonder how I died. Did I fall from a great height? Did somebody hit me with a car? Or did I collapse from some internal reason? Perhaps from organ failure or some undiagnosed sickness? Maybe I didn't die, the corpse in front of me is alive, living and breathing just as I do while standing in front of me, in front of myself. Maybe this is all a prank I've pulled on myself, dying just as a joke but never really dying, always living until the point I actually die. But it's no longer a prank. What the fuck are you talking about? My head is splitting, I can't think straight. All the thoughts in my mind are jumbled. The meaning behind unspoken words disappearing behind foggy clouds inside my shattered skull. To clear my head, I step around my corpse and stand by the walkway railing. I'm on the 4th floor of an apartment building. There are 2 floors above me, so I could go higher if I wish, but I'm pretty sure a leap from here will be enough to render my living body identical to that of the corpse on the trolley. At this point in time, there exist 2 versions of Emi Katsuno. One is living and is me, the other is dead, but it's also me. I can choose now to be alive and dead, or be dead and dead, but I cannot choose to be alive and alive. So even if I choose to be alive and dead, I'll still only be half alive. Choosing dead and dead is nice and clean, absolute, and indisputably solid state of existence. I grip the cool steel and lean over the walkway, my hair whipping against my face thanks to a relentless wind. 4 stories below me is a small courtyard, made with concrete and decorated with the occasional shrub or flower bed. I miss the concrete by about 2 feet. That sprays up into the air as my nose is crushed under my own body's weight. I think about that photo Kurosawa sent me, with a smug smile and her hands full of stolen money. My teeth grind into my tongue and sever it, but it doesn't manage to escape my closed mouth. My mind wanders and settles on Corpse Girl's website. What was that all about anyway? As far as I know, nothing. Happened when I submitted Kurosawa's details. Maybe Kurosawa found the website as well and submitted my details first. I guess Corpse Girl got me. Well played, Kurosawa. Well played. Well played indeed. You can't hear it. Wasn't it? And my mind blah blah blah. I think I can taste my blood in my mouth, but it might just be a memory from some other point in my lifetime. Who knows? A blinking light from a nearby parked car kind of irritates me, but when my vision turns blue or black, I my only concern is, I will never truly know what. Corpse Factory. Nice, nice. What? Where? What's the achievement I got? Come on. Oh, not Mass Effect. There we go. Corpse Factory. Complete for prologue. Okay. I mean, understandable. I have always liked the shape of my eyes. I can be critical about other parts of my body, but I will never complain about my eyes. With or without makeup, I think they look great. Mother used to tell me I inherited her eyes, my big sister inherited father's eyes. To be honest, I don't see any of my father's features in myself or my sister. I do agree that my eyes are exact replicas of my mother's. Mother doesn't see too well anymore, and that might be something that I also have to worry about in the future. But for now, my eyes are perfect. And I couldn't be happier with them. I wear eyeshadow and eyeliner to bring out my best features. Some people tell me I use too much makeup. I tend to overdo it and make myself look intimidating. But I don't really care. I mostly like the way I look. Honestly, how many people can claim the same? Today's morning ritual is the same as any other workday. I'm a slave to the wage, and I'm not proud of it. Call me a corporate sellout, but I can't survive without money. My alarm goes off at 6 AM, the shower is running by 5 AM, and I'm dry and dressed by 6:15. I'm finished an hour earlier, but okay. I skip breakfast and become, because I'm watching my figure, and spend until 6:30 AM working on my makeup. I'm out of my Camp Shoebox apartment by 6:45 AM. Sometimes I catch my neighbor returning home from his overnight shift, and if so, I exchange simple pleasantries with him and continue on my way. Today there's no sign of my neighbor, so I don't slow down as I descend the stairs and exit the building. Hitting the convenience store for a can of coffee, he saves another few minutes home each day. I prefer sweet milk coffee, but every now and then I'm in the mood for rich black coffee. Regardless, I never start my day without it. I don't always need the energy boost, but it helps to stop my stomach growling. The train station is always busy in the morning. Oh. And it usually struggles to navigate my way to the correct platform in time for the 7:12 AM train. Today is no different. However, I always make it in time because my routine has been perfected over the last few months. I board the train bound for Shinjuku. A cursory glance reveals there are no empty seats, so I push through the throng of bodies and stand against the carriage walls. Whenever there are less seats available, I like to sit and read, but it's much more common to have to stand and stare at my phone screen like almost everyone else. When I do read, I read the classics. Stoker, Lovecraft, Poe, horror, Western horror at that. It's my favorite genre. One of the best parts about Lovecraft is just reading the absolutely amazing amount of racism in those books. It's almost inspiring to be so dedicated to something as Lovecraft, right? It's almost inspiring to be as dedicated to anything as Lovecraft was to being racist. It is amazing to just analyze his books and pluck out every bit of racism that it contains. You should try that sometimes. Anyone seeing this? Or not? I'm not your mother. I'm not your father. I'm not your lover. I'm not your teacher. I'm just some guy on the internet, really. And of course, faithful translations into Japanese are as good as it gets. My English is nearly strong enough to read these novels in the original language. What? Your English isn't good? What do you mean? Your English sounds pretty good, I would say. If I'm stuck staring at my phone screen, I like to stalk people online. Acquaintances or a few friends I have lead such boring lives. They post about the most mundane topics all day, every day, acting like they will shrivel up and die unless they get the attention they seek. I find their dull, tedious lives simply fascinating. From behind the safety of a glass veil, I can fulfill my voyeuristic fetishes and consume as much pointless information as I desire. Aha. Knowing every mundane tidbit of people's daily lives turns me on. This morning is the same as any other day. I stare down at the phone held in my frail hand. My fingers move on of their own accord, scrolling and tapping against the backlit display, pausing, pondering, pouncing on any postal picture that my pupils haven't yet consumed. Standing in the train carriage packed to the gills of people, I can't help but feel my face getting flush and my steamy breath escaping my lips. It is just post after post, photo after photo, memorizing the coming and goings of every single person on my noise activity feed. I catch my breathing getting heavier, my gasps becoming short and sharp. Hey, wait. Ray. Ah. Damn it. Did they do this on purpose? Are all the girls going to show up here? Did they somehow get my safe data or something? Mizuno shared some photos from her international vacation. Kawahara objects to owning pets and thinks all animals should be free. So they starve. My cheeks glow crimson. My chest begins rising and falling quickly. I clutch the collar of my shirt, knuckles whitening, knees shaking. Where does it go again? Knees shaking, legs are weaking. I forgot the song. A few people in the couch start to move away from me, but I barely notice them. My fingers keep scrolling and I hit the jackpot. A new post from a coworker at my office. Tomoe Watanabe. She's a guy girl, type with a heavy fake tan, bleached blonde hair and questionable clothes. I hate her, but I love her posts. This morning's update reads: Tomomo, 53 minutes ago. Just found this Corpse Girl website. Such fake bull. Ah ha ha ha. Waiting to meet a bitch to try it on. Tomoe just discovered Corpse Girl's website. Huh. I feel a slight squeal trying to escape from my throat as my legs threaten to buckle underneath me. I can't take this excitement anymore. I have to force my phone from my hands and bury it at the bottom of my handbag. Deep breaths, Noriko. Deep breaths. I need to calm down and control myself. Composure is key. Before you have a fucking orgasm in public, I close my eyes and let a cool breath of air whistle through my slightly parted lips. Feeling a little calmer and no longer ready to explode, I analyze the information I just read. Tomoe wants to try out Corpse Girl's website. That's good. That's very, very good. Why? Rumor has it that you can visit the website and request the death of somebody you know. How and if the victim dies isn't known to the public. Because of that, some people are pretty quick to dismiss the site as a hoax. However, the most interesting part isn't how or if the victim dies, but rather what happens to the victim before they die. Supposedly, the victim will receive a photo of their own corpse. How this photo exists before the victim's life is snuffed out isn't public knowledge. As I mentioned before, it's using Killer Queen Bites the Duster. Oh, Killer Queen's Aisu no Bakuran Bites the Duster. But the thought of this phenomena occurring is utterly intriguing. Nevertheless, the site has been gaining popularity lately, at least in certain corners of the internet. Borshan is all over that place, isn't it? Message boards like Noise Channel and other similar sites have picked up on the rumors and like to exaggerate the website's authenticity. The fact that someone like Tomoe, a rather dense, dim-witted individual, has discovered the website means that it's actually more well-known than I previously thought. It means that people are actually talking about it outside of the internet. Chances are good that Tomoe will want to try it out and request the death of someone in the office, a co-worker. Me perhaps, she hates my guts as much as I hate hers. Finally, something exciting is going to happen in our dull workplace.
The
Yay,
next station
death!
is Shinjuku. The doors on the right side will open. Please change here for the Chuo line, the Shonan Shinjuku line, the Saikyo line.
As the automated announcement reads through a list of connecting train lines, I get ready to disembark. The train pulls out to a stop, and I concentrate my body around the office passengers and attempt to exit the train. Finally free of a tangled mess of flesh, I hasten my pace and navigate through the labyrinthine station. I take the exit closest to my office and settle into a slower walk. I'm on time and I never desire to reach the office any earlier than needed. It doesn't take long for the looming office tower to enter my field of vision. 32 stories of office space all crammed into one sleek, slim tower. The name, Temujin, is stamped across the structure in gigantic block letters. If you're looking for this building in Shinjuku, you can't possibly miss it. Temujin carries the title of Japan's third biggest banking corporation. It's a gigantic company, with other branches in Kyoto, Osaka, Sapporo, Fukuoka. And it has as well cities I don't even remember. I've worked here for close to 3 months now. Not a long time in the grand scheme of things. That said, I'm only a temporary and all I do is data entry. Automate that shit. If you do anything with data, just automate it. You can almost always automate it. Usually with a modified program from the internet. If you do so, you can basically come in, press a button, job is done, and then just do whatever the hell you want for the rest of the day. Okay. I don't speak to many of my coworkers. That's the way I like it. When I reach the building, I enter through the giant double sliding doors and find myself in the familiar lobby. Comfortable couches line the walls, circling a reception desk. 4 large elevators are tucked away in the nook behind the reception desk. It's already busy this morning. Though, to be fair, this place is packed all the time. To avoid the crowd of sharply dressed business people, feeling a little out of place in my semi-formal shirt and skirt. Walking into a newly opened elevator, I tap my employee ID card to a backlit panel and press the button for my floor. The doors close and the elevator begins its smooth ascent. I'm surprised to find that I'm the only one traveling up. I reach my floor and listen to the soothing chime as the door opens, revealing the open layout of the space before me. The static drone of workspace noise fills my ears. Conversation, ringing phones, fingers tapping against keyboards, photocopiers, even the steady low hum of the air conditioner contributes to the overall whatever. I make my way to my desk, stationed in the middle of the floor and surrounded by a dozen other identical desks. As I walk, somebody taps me on the shoulder gently.
Good morning, Kurosawa.
Day, Ginger. That name is so ridiculously close to what name I wanted to give whoever I play here as. Maybe I should have at least looked at the Steam description of a game. Let me be quick. Let's see. What can I open? Team. Corpse Factory. Has cracked open the sarcophagus of secrets and is finally ready to reveal Corpse Factory. Oh, okay. Discard your sense of morality and enter the world of Corpse Factory. An obscure website allows you this. An all-class, an all-star cast. Features, gorgeous anime artwork, full English voice acting. I know none of them. A haunting original soundtrack composed by multiple endings, unlockable image gallery. I can fix her. What? More from River Crow. Oh god, my phone is dying. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, do you see my screen? Don't think so. Good. Not. I had almost doxed. I was afraid I could have maybe doxed myself. Okay. Where's my phone? It's down here. What did I put? Less than 10% battery. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I'm floating. Oh god, this is getting hot. Jesus fuck. Replace the keyboard. Come on. Get in. Ouch. And they hold a bit. You can say what you want, but at least they keep. They are not fragile. Am I stable again? Hello. What are you recognizing as? Me. Something behind my door? Hello. Come on. Damn it. Options. OSC. Enable. Set config. Well. I guess this ain't working then. Then let me just quickly turn off my phone, I guess. I'll not turn it off, but deactivate the app What the hell is happening again? Yeah, I'm normal. Once more. Good. Great. Perfect. Yeah. Where was I? Ah, Shinji Fujikawa. I seen ya. Oh, he's really only a couple of months older than me. Ah, my legs are hurting already. Already. It's kind of relative. He's worked here for a whole year after taking an internship straight out of senior high school. He's not an intern anymore, though. I'm not quite sure of his job title.
Morning, Fujikawa.
How was your commute this morning?
Fine, same as usual.
That's good to hear. Did you read any of your novels?
He's referring to the horror books I like to read. I can tell from his tone that he doesn't exactly approve of his subject matter. I've known Shinja since junior high. We go way back, but I wouldn't exactly call us friends. However, he is the one that landed me this job, even though it's just a temporary contract. I've always had the feeling that he's a bit sweet on me. I could be way off the mark, though.
Well, I couldn't get a seat on the train today. Too hard to read while standing.
Ah, that's a shame.
That just means you're not determined enough!
You, still haven't accepted my, friend request, did you know?
I have a fight to urge. I have to fight the urge to roll my eyes. He's a nice guy, but we were connected on Noise once before and I had to delete him. He's super obsessed with his father's detective work, and all he ever posts about is his assumptions and theories on petty crime cases. Normally I would find anyone from my friends list fascinating, but here's the thing. Shinja never posts about his personal life. All he writes are long-winded rants on boring cases. Not necessarily similar. I mean, if you've watched me for a bit, I do talk about my own personal life sometimes. But when on Discord with the few people I actually write, I mostly just post stupid fucking memes. I'm that kind of person. Oh, or pictures from whatever game I'm currently playing, occasionally. Or especially Pathfinder Wrath of Righteous, I fucking bombarded my best friend, my good friend at the time, with screenshots whenever I played that game. It's far beyond the amount of donors even I can stand. I fish my fan out of my handbag and pretend that I'm looking at Noise.
Oh, how about that? Looks like I don't have any incoming friend requests.
I quickly dip my phone back into my bag.
How peculiar. Well, I'll try and nudge again later.
Sure, no problem.
Just tell him directly, please. Don't lead him on like that. Why are you leading him on like this? Oh.
Well, anyway, I better get to it. Work hard today, okay?
You got it.
Shinja offers a formal bow and goes his way. Almost through down the fly swatter. Before I can take a step towards my desk, a mocking voice whispers in my ear.
How long are you gonna lead on sweet little Shinya?
Shinya. Shinya. I shiver and find Tomoe Watanabe looking right behind me, buzzing around my neck like an irritating mosquito.
That poor boy really has the hots for you. When are you gonna tell him you're a cold-hearted psycho?
Listen, I'm not leading him on, and I'm no psycho.
Huh. Sounds like something a real psycho type would say, don't you reckon?
Of course, this is none other than Girl Tomoe, the very same brain-dead moron who posted this morning about wanting to try Corpse Girl's website. She's the kind of person that likes to stir up trouble and instigate conflict. She's had her vacant eyes on me since the day I first stepped foot in the office. She loves to torment me any chance she gets. Maybe I rubbed her the wrong way somehow, but I'm not sure what I ever did to her. Even though she's a data entry temp like me, she's worked here just a little longer than I have. Unfortunately, that means I have to defer her as my superior in this professional environment. She knows as much and likes to take advantage of the fact as often as possible.
It's funny, you know. You don't look like the type of skank to lead on a goody-goody like Shinya.
I told you, I'm not leading him on.
Well, if you're not interested, maybe I'll take him out this weekend and tongue him at the cinema.
Gross. Do what you want, but I doubt he's into someone with your, looks.
Oh yeah? What would you know? You think he likes your flat chest, little Miss Gothic Lolita?
Well, smaller chest is closer to the heart when you hug. I know I should shrug off comments such as this, and normally I would. But backing down from Tomoe isn't something I can do easily.
I'll give you a tip. Guys like Shinya are smart. Clever. If you want to impress him, don't let him know your head is as full of air as your inflatable breasts.
A flash of crimson lights up Tomoe's face and she looks ready to lash out at me. A group of co-workers, juniors like us, look over to us in concern. Tomoe takes a step back from me, but not before signaling a rude gesture with her fingers.
We ain't done here, Noriko. Watch your back.
I'm trembling.
Tomoe walks away unbriefed, and I breathe a sigh of relief. If it wasn't for having to deal with her, I wouldn't dread coming to work every day. Anyway, I wonder when she's planning to test out Corpse Girl's website. Will she try it on me since we just fought? I'm not really sure if I should be excited or scared. Either way, it will definitely be fun to find out what happens if she does try the website. I finally reach my desk and take note of the time. I was supposed to start working 5 minutes ago, so I quickly log into my computer and check today's task list. It's all standard stuff today. I need to transfer a few tables of numbers from a spreadsheet into a company's online database. Yeah, just automate that shit. You don't need an entire department for that kind of stuff. Just have like an algorithm that does all of it automatically. I'm probably going to be able to do that in like at the end of the next. No, I could probably do that tomorrow, in one day, and then have like 1 or 2 people who are there just in case something goes wrong. But no, we need workers because that makes us seem like we have more, like we're worth more money. By the way, especially in the USA, a lot of jobs actually are literally just that. They get random numbers is to copy over and stuff because they're just there for the company to seem like they are bigger than they actually are. So there are some people who whose literal job is to have a job. That's essentially, the job is essentially to have a job. Just so the company is worth more on the stock market. Because the American stock market is just a pump and dump scheme. Everything nowadays. The work is dull and repetitive, but my salary isn't bad. On the plus side, I get to wear headphones and listen to music while I work. I dip into my hand bag and retrieve my headphones, my phone, a can of milk coffee, and a handful of breath mints. I lay them all out on my desk neatly. I slip my headphones on, plug them into my phone, and hit play on my work playlist. Loud, symphonic metal lovingly thrashes in my ears as I crash open the can of coffee and take a long sip. I personally prefer tea, but... You may age judge. I return home to my quiet, cramped apartment after work. This place is eerily silent, a stark contrast to the bustling office where I spent my day. Throwing my hand back onto the tiny coffee table, I pick up my laptop and sit on the couch. I lie back and get comfortable, letting the laptop rest on my stomach as it boots up. The welcome screen loads up, so I click a couple of times, open my web browser, and head to a very specific website saved my favorites. Corpse Girl's website. Oh, what did I just say? Something, I guess. A cute dancing zombie girl is animated at the top of the page. Peculiar irregularity that always makes me giggle. I noticed that the page view counter at the bottom of the site is nearly the same as it was yesterday. There have been maybe 4 or 5 new visitors. I heave a sigh. Maybe the website isn't quite that well known after all. That begs the question, how did Tomori discover it? Well, never mind that. My eyes scan the website's content. Request a death. Big bold letters headline the site. The intention couldn't be clearer. Further information on the site is sparse. Brief instructions tell the user to fill in the victim's phone number and upload a photo. Aside from that, there's not much else to mention. It doesn't even ask for a name. After scanning the site, I move my mouse to the browser address bar and click. I type a / after the website's address and then add the word admin. Hit the enter key. A login page represents itself with empty username and password fields waiting to be filled in. My fingers tap dance around the keyboard within moments. I'm presented with a brand new page. A blinking slab of text greets me. One new request. A crooked smile cracks my stony expression. Finally. Somebody has requested a death. Somebody has asked me, Corpse Girl, to kill a victim. This is where things get exciting. I giggle and feel my cheeks flush red. This is the first request I've had for about a week. I've been logging in every evening, fingers crossed that somebody has selected a new victim for me. Today my wish has come true. I can't help but feel emotional at a time like this. My lower lip trembles and I feel tears welling up. I dab the corner of my eyes gently to avoid smudging my makeup. As I hover my mouse further over the view request button, a familiar and pleasant tingling sensation surges in my chest, my stomach, my thighs. I shiver with anticipation, a hot and steamy breath beginning to fog up the laptop screen. Click the button. Request details. Today, 2:47 PM local time. Victim's phone. Something, something, something. Downloading image attachment. Oh. The victim's photo automatically loads on my screen. The person in front of me is a total stranger, but that's okay. Doesn't change the task set out before me. A woman, rather plain, in her early 30s. She's well dressed, with minimal makeup, and she's not really putting her personality on display. It's a nice photo, the quality than some of the images I've received in the past. In fact, the photo looks like a corporate ID picture. I wonder if it was downloaded from a company database or website. Well, the source of the photo doesn't matter. The simple fact of the matter is that somebody has made a request for this person to die. It falls to me to fulfill the request, and as Corpse Girl, I have the victim's photo and I have a... Oh. I've previously thought about including an extra field on my website. An option for the user to choose the way they want their victim to die. No. After all, it would reduce the amount of strain on my creativity if the method was decided for me. But after careful consideration, I decided against it. Some people are sick, twisted. Cause of death could be far beyond my means and impossible to achieve. Therefore, allowing the user to define the cause of death just isn't feasible. Instead, I stick to my current method, modus operandi. Everything depends on the quality of the victim's photo. If it's detailed and the victim's features are easily distinguishable, then I can be rather creative with the cause of death. Perhaps the victim's face suffers grotesque burns, or she has an iron stake thrust through her skull. If the victim's photo is low quality and doesn't provide enough detail to identify the subject, I have to resort to the default cause of death. A terrible, unlucky fall from a great height. Maybe she slips, or maybe someone stumbles into her and sends her tumbling over the rail. The end result will be the same: a swift, crashing death from on high. The victim will end up face down on the concrete, completely unrecognizable save for her clothes and accessories. It's not my favorite cause of death, but in some cases it is necessary. Regardless, it is still a valid way to fulfill the request. But now, it's time to get started. I can barely contain my excitement. I squirm against the couch, crossing and uncrossing my legs, in a vain attempt to dissipate the heat rising through my body. Don't like her, but I can fix her. Although, no, I don't want to fix her. I want her to make me worse. Let's be worse together. Taking a deep breath, I try to calm my nerves and get to work. The victim will receive a photo of her own corpse, timestamped with the date of her death. It's Corpse Girl's signature move, a calling card if you will. Seeing an image of one's own disfigured corpse is sure to strike fear into one's heart. And that's precisely the reason I take the step, to make the victim panic and act rashly. First things first, I save the victim's photo to my laptop's hard drive. I stored it in a folder discreetly named System Files, hidden away in the root directory of my operating system. A password encrypted directory, of course. Is she using Linux or something? Probably. Next, I open up my favorite image editing software and load the photo. Looking carefully at the detail in the picture, you can see that this will be a work of art. You can really go to town with this request. I minimize the software, open my web browser, and access a particular website. The database of the deceased, the DD as it's known on the dark web, my secret weapon, the ultimate resource for my work. The DD is a collection of countless high-resolution photographs of dead bodies. murder victims, crime scenes, suicides. If somebody has died, one way or another, chances are good that some perverted individual has captured the moment in all its glory. Such valuable images are essential to my work. Using these photos as a base, I can edit my victims' details into the picture. My process is simple. I start by locating the perfect corpse photo. I search the database. And in less than 2 minutes, I discover a disgustingly detailed photo of a woman with her entrails spilling from her stomach. Her face is blue, having suffocated before even having a chance to bleed to death. She's about the same age as my victim. She's of a similar height and build. Finding a photo that specifically suits my victim's features is as easy, thanks to the DD's excellent catalog of tags and filters. I simply search for the words, keywords that match my victim's description and find a corpse that fits. Using this photo as a starting point, I digitally edit my victim's face into a photo, onto the body. It's not some quick job that even a child can do. It's a painstakingly crafted work of art that would fill even the keenest eye. Hour passes, then 2, then 3. Before I know it, midnight has come and gone, but the work is nearing completion. All that remains is to add the final touches. I like to add specific distinguishable details to the image, a personal item or accessory, clothes, makeup, you name it, I can edit in. Personal details edit, adjust the lighting and color palette, just slightly, enough to make the photo truly unique. If the victim decides to reverse image the photo and discovers that it's a forgery, all my work would be for naught. My lips are starting to seize up. Arafat? The masterpiece is complete. A grisly, gruesome, gratuitously gory gift for the soon-to-be departed. The victim will receive this photo of a corpse that is, for all intents and purposes, a perfect replica of her own physical form. She will open the image on her phone, and the life she once knew will crumble into pieces. My lips curl into a satisfied smirk. Hey, let me just... Why is Discord so tiny? Oh. Whatever. Put that one down here. Non-clickable. Okay. My lips curl into a set. My lips curl into a satisfied smirk. During my hours of work, my breathing eventually steadied, my excited nerves settled into a zen-like calm. But seeing the finished art piece now, I begin to feel my heart pounding once more. Macabre vision of me is exhilarating. Adrenaline and dopamine surge throughout my body, giving me a sudden head rush of bliss. Yeah. To say I'm attracted to the sight of blood and guts would be misleading. No, I'm not into that at all. Excitement stems from the thought of taking control of somebody else's life, dictating their future, controlling their fate. For with the creation of this image, I've taken the victim's life into my own hands, like a puppet master pulling the strings of a marionette. By forging this convincing creation, I will compel the victim to take her own life. That's right. My own hands need not become stained. The hands of Corpse Girl have never been dirtied with the blood of the victim. That's why. Well, that's all. This is the true nature of my work. Carefully crafting corpse photos in such a way to convince the victim that their fate is already sealed, that no matter what they do, they cannot escape the death that awaits them. And the stamp stamped on the photo is the icing on the cake, the ultimate driving force behind the victim choosing to end their own life. A date so near in the future, a time that has not yet occurred, a fiber of uncertainty carefully interwoven into the image that causes the victim to pause and consider the possibilities. Is this photo from the future? Is this truly my fate? How can I outrun a future that has been pre-decided? These are the thoughts that run through a victim's mind. Despair and dread flood through the senses. Overwhelming anxiety gives way to a calm acceptance. This is my dead body. This is how I die. Why should I fight it? When the victim's last vestige of resistance gently breaks, like a silk spider web being torn by a cool breeze, they finally given and by the death. This is the way it will go down for this woman, this complete and total stranger. One more. Yeah. I could just go to the front. Yeah, that seems all about right. I'm confident, certain, convinced. It was a sudden spark of inspiration that guided me to begin fabricating corpse photos about a year ago. I can never quite recall exactly what it was that spawned the idea. Sometimes I get close to remembering, but the recollection dances at the edge of my mind and slips back into the darkness. Regardless, I ventured down a dark and dangerous path. I built Corpse Girl's website and invited strangers to request the deaths of people they knew. It was a sales tactic, simply a way to encourage users to submit images that had no intention or means of ending lives. Little did I know the true power I wielded. Wait. Come on. It just worked. Come on. Insert it into the glove. Please. Oh. Yeah. Let's get onto my hand, please. And there we go. The thought of people shrieking in fear at the sight of their own corpse was more than delicious. It sated my budding lust, filled a dark hole in the depths of my soul and gave me purpose. Never in a million years did I dream of that one of my corpse photos would result in the death of another human being. I'll never forget her name. Ruri Hatano. 20-something, slim, gorgeous. I swear took my breath away the moment I gazed upon her portrait. She was the first person to make I feel bad about crafting hoax photos. The only person to make me feel about it. Feel bad about it. But I did it anyway. Cops Girl never rejects a request. It's my conviction. Forged a beautiful rendition of a death. Thanks to some rather macabre source photos obtained via the database of the deceased, I swung Rui's corpse up in the field like a ghoulish scarecrow. The photo was incredible. It was my fifth or sixth work. The fifth or sixth time a user of Corpse Girl's website requested a death. Rui Hatano died just hours after receiving the photo. I don't know why. I don't know if she killed herself or if someone murdered her. But I know one thing. Rui Hatano's body, a real body, was found in the field, hanging like a scarecrow, surrounded by crows. Her eyes had been clutched, gouged out of her skull. And the stiff fingers clutched her phone tightly. According to the news report, her phone displays is familiar image, the very image I created of a corpse. When I first learned of Rui's death, I was overcome with varying emotions, felt sick, elated, disgusted, overjoyed, depressed, aroused. One of them is not like the others. Had I somehow caused her death? Was Corpse Girl responsible for taking a life? Even though my hands were stained with blood, I still felt responsible. A lurid proof descended upon me at that moment. Corpse Girl had power to end life. And the more I dwelt on that fact, the more obvious it became to me. I began to feel that power pulsating through my veins, thrumming in my blood as my heart pumped and pounded within my chest. I can't explain how the power works. I don't know why I have it. Yet somehow, a corpse photo whose I create can compel a victim to end their own life, or compel someone else to end it for them. Ruri died in the same way that I envisioned, and that body matched the fake corpse photo, painstakingly crafted. And I didn't even have to leave the safety and comfort of my apartment to ensure her death. Corpse Girl's power is real, extraordinary, and I vow to exercise that power as frequently as possible. Rui Hatano died last year. Since then, I've been chasing that rush, that thrill that comes with snuffing out a soul. It wasn't hard to grow the popularity of Corpse Girl website after that incident. Particularly dark corners of the internet gobbled up the news with enthusiasm, and the site saw an influx of new visitors. And on a few occasions I even overheard people in the real world whispering about the mysterious website that lets you request a death. I've crafted corpse photos for dozens of requests. Each photo is more convincing and realistic than the last, thanks to my ever-evolving skills. And none of my recent attempts have been successful. Not a single person has dropped dead since Rui Hatano. I'm beginning to wonder if Corpse Girl's power has fizzled out. Or perhaps I never had any power to begin with. Maybe Rui's death was simply a fluke, a morbid coincidence. I've spent countless hours doubting myself, doubting Corpse Girl. I've tried so hard to replicate that one success. Every time I receive a request, I do the same thing as I did in Rui Hatano's case. I edit the photo of the victim, I create a convincing corpse photo, I timestamp it with time of death, I send the photo to the victim, and then I leave the rest up to fate. But nothing ever comes of it. I'm not so delusional to think that in normal circumstances a simple photo would be enough to convince someone to kill themselves. And even if that photo fell into someone else's hands, it wouldn't inspire them to go out and kill the victim. Of course not. However, these are no ordinary circumstances. I once activated a power beyond the ken of mortal men. I caused Rui Hatano to die by her own hand, or by the hand of another. I need to find a way to manifest my power once more. Prove that I, a corpse girl, have the power of death and destruction at my fingertips. Once a new victim perishes, I know it will pave the way to more and more deaths. My website will gain popularity and become more than just an urban myth. People will live their lives in fear, forever wondering if Corpse Girls is lurking behind the next text message they receive. Yes, I can see the future I crave so clearly in my mind. I close to the hero girl I know I am. And when my dream comes true, I can finally Tuesday morning. Yeah. The incessant chirping of birds gently kindles the embers of my consciousness. My heavy eyelids open to my body contorted before me, legs splayed across the couch in the most uncomfortable position I can imagine. I groan and twist my torso, letting my spine pop and crack until the aches in my body drift away. Nope. Nope. That doesn't sound nice. I need to stop falling asleep on the couch. I'm still lying. Young. My tongue. I can't handle a night away from a comfortable bed. My eyes fall upon my open laptop, lying on its side on the floor. The screen is black, the battery drained. I briefly panic, hoping against hope that I saved my work before falling asleep. I stumble to my feet and pick up the laptop and charge towards the power outlet. I plug in and boot up, realizing yep, nope. Revitalizing the mechanical beast and feeling a wave of relief as the whirring of internal fans signify the breath of life. The screen flicker and bathes my eye in harsh light. My eyes squint against my will and I make out the image before me. The mutilated corpse of my latest victim. Perfection in picture form. The timestamp is in the lower corner. Reads May 27, 11:07 AM. Tomorrow's date. The photo is ready to be sent out. If I send it now, the victim will receive it immediately, notice the date, and realize that her death is imminent. It's time to set the wheels of demise in motion. With my laptop at the outlet, I quickly dart into the kitchen. To call it a kitchen is misleading. It's simply a tiled area, connected to my living space with a small refrigerator, microwave oven, and simply hot plate. Single hot plate. A small stack of drawers is nestled to the fridge, and I open the second drawer from the top. Plunging my hand inside is always an odd sensation. My fingers get buried underneath a dozen cheap plastic flip phones. I grasp one of the phones between my thumb and forefinger and remove it from the drawer. It's a scratched up pink model from 2010 or so. A relic from a time not all that long ago, but that may as well be forgotten. I flip the screen open. The screen otherwise on. Relieved to see this artifact still holds power. To be fair, I charged up all of the phones just a few weeks ago, but the fact that they retained a charge after being inactive for so long is a testament to the engineering. any shady line of work. These kind of phones are referred to as burners, cheap disposable devices that are discarded as soon as their purposes are fulfilled. I acquire them by rather unsavory means, but that's neither here nor there. I use these phones to send out the photos I make. By doing this, I avoid using my personal phones and thus prevent anything from being traced back to me. When the photo has been sent, I keep the burner phone for 24 hours, just in case the victim sends a reply. I know I would get a good laugh out of that. Of course, I don't keep the phones on my person. I store it in an old shed out in the back of my apartment building. When 24 hours have passed, I remove the phone, SIM card, stab it in half and discard it with the combustible trash. The phone itself gets smashed and trashed in the dumpsters outside of a convenience store. Delete the photos of my hard drive and clear my internet history. Obviously, I don't even use my own internet connection at home. Leech off my gullible neighbor's Wi-Fi. He's under the impression I can't afford my own internet connection. Whether or not I convince him of such is irrelevant, so he's happy to share his connection with me. Should the police ever try and track my actions, it'll only lead straight to my neighbor. I've got no great lengths. To ensure my actions are untraceable, this has all been in anticipation of my inevitable success. Looking down at the pink phone in my hand, I clear my mind and focus on the task before me. You know what? Save. I'm getting tired. I gotta finish this here. Come on. OBS, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Yeah. Alright. We will likely see each other next week. Maybe. Same time. Goodbye.